Guys, welcome back to my channel, Just As TV. I did not expect to come here for another day to talk about another Funky Dineva. Funky Dineva been on my timeline and in my YouTube channel for 3 series straight. And I did not expect to come in here to talk about it. I thought it was over. I thought yesterday when he said what he said, he ain't bothered with these people. He wished them all the best, that everything will be everything. And I don't know. 2024 is starting off with a bang, y'all. 2024 is, last week it was Cat Williams. This week it's Funky Dineva and Fox Soul. Child, child. Last night, Funky Dineva did a live. And his live was about he did a live about Flame Monroe, because apparently Tasha released her Tasha K released her interview with Flame Monroe, and they was talking about a whole bunch of stuff about before even Flame got introduced to us as the next host of Fox Soul. But then he was talking about how Tasha K let him down, and he don't got no beef with Flame Monroe, and Flame Monroe is kind of like a pawn in this chess game that that they playing right about now with him, Fox Soul, what's her name, Claudia and Al. Now, all this week, Funky Dineva has, as you guys know from my other video from yesterday, he's been going live to prove a point that he don't need Fox Soul. He could garner a bunch of views and a bunch of followers without them. He could make the same money that they was offering him and then some on his own channel if he focused on building his own channel as opposed to, helping them build their brand or whatever. Him and Al is still speaking, but Al said some slick stuff. Him and Claudia got beef. He'll say, I'll let him tell it in y'all know I'm gonna play the video in the thing. But Claudia, I think she responded. I'll post that as well. They she was taking shots at him, talking about they gonna be all right over there, like all kind of stuff. Then I heard she was talking to one of the producers and about Alex, the creator. You guys know Alex. Allegedly Alex. I love Alex Rogers on YouTube. I love him. And they was trying to get him on the show, and one of the producers who follows Alex, she was like, she got the receipts that and allegedly, this is all alleged, I'm just saying, and she said that allegedly Claudia said that because of Funky Dineva they didn't get Alex on the show. So it was a whole bunch of stuff, and I for sure guarantee that everybody coming to Funky Dineva with the mess now that he is exposing them and being on the internet and letting all of this stuff out. So I'm sure he's getting a whole lot of backdoor stuff, a lot of backstein stuff, a lot of back comment stuff about things that were said about him. And, and he just said he tired. He tired of dealing with this. He tired of being bothered with what's going on over there at Fox Soul. He want to just do his YouTube channel in peace and make his money in peace. He did this to prove a point, to let them know that they don't need him, because clearly, that he don't need them, because clearly they was, I'm assuming that they felt like they needed him. And he had like 15,000 subscribers or 18,000 subscribers or viewers in his live, and they only had like 3,000 or 5,000 subscribers. And this has been like every day. And Tasha K touched on that with Flame Monroe. Flame Monroe kind of said that Funky Dineva is got beef with him for like a comedy special that he did, or he said something against the LGBTQIA X plus, I don't know the acronyms, from so many years ago. And I'm just like, child, what was we doing in 1999 or 1912? Like, what was we doing in 2019? That you got to go back that far just to fish for something. I don't know. I don't know what situation they got going on. I don't know what's going on between them. But I just know that I came here to bring y'all the tea. I got the video, so I'm going to let y'all listen to what Funky Dineva said. He also plays in this interview the clip from when Flame Monroe and Tasha K is having an interview. And then, so I'm going to let y'all listen to that. But then also stay and listen and watch it to the end, because I'm also going to address this Arkansas brawl that happened with these teens and adults. And it's like a racially motivated incident. So I want y'all to stay tuned and listen to my commentary for that. But here's Funky Dineva.
Minding my business like I always do. And, once again, just when I thought Tasha K could not surprise me anymore, Tasha K let me down once again. Now, when I did the video last night, and I was telling y'all that Tasha called me with Flame Monroe on the phone, and they tried to do that whole debacle, I shut it down. I sent her a message explaining to her, how disappointed I was, how it's hard to be friends with her. I don't want no parts no more. And what I didn't read to y'all when I was on the air is Tasha came back and she wrote, I apologize. I understand how you could feel that way. I apologize about the Michelle Brown thing. I could understand how you feel the way you feel. And, some other stuff. And I didn't bother responding because at that point, I was just done with it. It just is what it is. So I'm in there today, getting ready to do the show, scrolling through Instagram, looking for topics to talk about. And lo and behold, pops up on my screen again. More headlines involving, me, Tasha K, and Flame Monroe. You know what I'm saying? It says, full interview streaming, Flame Monroe shares why she's happy Funky Dineva is no longer a part of Fox Soul. Here is my problem, okay? According to Tasha, she had this interview scheduled before whatever I had going on with Fox Soul, which is very much believable because she's in LA. The question that I have is that, had me and Flame, or had Flame not ever been booked on Fox Soul, what would you be using as the thumbnail and as the draw to get people to watch this interview of yours on your website about Flame Monroe? This thing with me and Flame is being blown so far out of proportion. There is no thing with me and Flame. There really isn't. And this is the second post that you made using my name and this make-believe name as the draw to now get people to go watch your video. So because of this, I'm now being forced to say names when I didn't want to say names. But the reason why I'm going to is because the name that I'm about to say was the conductor and the organizer of all this confusion in the first place. All right? So first thing I'm going to do is let y'all hear what Flame said. Okay, if y'all can hear it.
No longer a part of Fox Soul. Me and Funky Dineva are associates. He went live last night. He felt like people were laughing at his face and playing, behind the scenes and stuff. After his departure from Fox Soul, which he said was his decision. And he goes live at the same time. You, Claudia, and Al Reynolds go live. But then when he went live and he didn't say anything, I said, okay, I see what you're doing. You've been doing this longer than me, obviously. Basically, I'm trying to prove a point. I'm good over here. With or without y'all. There's rumors that there's an underlying beef between you and Funky Dineva.
That's fact.
It's fact.
First of all, you said a very prolific statement when you were telling me what you just said. He left of his own accord. That's it right there. But you're so disgruntled and so angry because what is the adage in Hollywood? The show must go on. They had a great trio with her and Claudia and Al. They did. She's not upset that they brought other guests in. She's upset that they brought my black ass in.
Why?
Because in 2019, when I taped, she didn't care for me. I wasn't funny. The only reason I was on TV was because of T.S. Madison and because of RuPaul and woo. But if you was such a research analyst and such an educated person, you'd look back to see that I was on Comic View in 2004 and 5. I was on another BET show in like 97. I had been on TV a few times. So I never wanted to be somebody else. So, and I will let you rat it out because my clapback is so nasty. I just really don't want to be doing clapback. Let me finish my statement.
Okay,
and Claudia kept the show moving. I applaud Fox Soul for keeping the show moving to show that because the adage in entertainment is the show must go on. And I love that they did not let one monkey, or one junkie stop their show. I love the fact that they did not do that. Because here's the thing, the show don't run off you. You were a conductor on the train, but Fox Soul was driving the train. I love the fact that they did not do that. Because here's the thing, the show don't run off you. You were a conductor on the train, but Fox Soul was driving the train. See, we lose our place because we think we are so popular that shit won't go on without us. How many people have been replaced? Roseanne replaced the daughter on her show without telling us anything and kept it moving and then brought the girl back. If white folks do it, what do you think black folks gonna do?
All right, so y'all heard what Flame said, and here's where I got pissed. If we got issues, if we got tension, I need you to tell the truth. Flame says I'm disgruntled, and she says that the reason that she and I have an issue is because she felt that they ready special, and I said that she's not famous, she's not funny, and the only reason she's on TV is because of RuPaul and T.S. Madison. Those are all lies. Those are all lies. I don't even know what she's talking about. I can't judge her special because I never even watched her special. And her saying if I did my research, I would have known that she was on TV because of BET and all these things. Let me tell you how much of a hater that I'm not. Flame, I knew you was on BET all the back in the days, and you know why? Because I watched you when I was in middle school. Okay, I watched you in middle school. And to prove to you how much admiration that I actually had for your career, I always thought Flame Monroe was funny and an interesting character. I remember this lady's joke from middle school when she came out on Comic View and Cheryl Underwood was the host. And she said, ladies and gentlemen, y'all give it up for y'all host, Wesley Snipes. And Cheryl Underwood got upset. And when she came back out, she went off on Flame Monroe. So Flame, I knew your ass was on TV back in middle school. Here is what I don't like. Flame wants to say that the reason that we have beef is because I said something, she wasn't funny and all this stuff because of her comedy special. If she positions her argument that way, then it gives her validity for the toxicity that she spewed at me. First and foremost, and I'm not throwing T.S. Madison under the bus. I talked to T.S. Madison 2 days ago as we were talking about other things. And I said, Madison, why is Flame mad with me? And she said, Dineva, it's because of that video that you did from the Breakfast Club. Flame, tell the truth. You don't have to lie to the people. See, if she positions it that I was talking about her not being funny, then she's justified in all of the things that she said to me. Address the real issue, Flame. You did that video on the Breakfast Club talking all that anti-LGBTQ and anti-trans rhetoric, and I did a video which I wasn't even going in on you, and I was simply talking about how you are dangerous to the community and you're not for the community. But you don't want to bring light to that because that'll make you look stupid, all right? That'll make you look stupid. So you want to lie and say, oh, it's because I was talking about you not being funny. That way people think, oh, Dineva, you started it. She got the right to talk about you because you talked about her. I never said those things that Flame said. Now, the second thing that I want to address, Mama, please do not flatter yourself. Flame, for you to think that something that transpired between you and I so many years ago, that I'm sitting up here in 2023, 2024, worried about you and mad about you, baby, I said yesterday that I had no issue with you, Flame, and that you were just a pawn in a bigger game. And I realized that part of the confusion, and maybe Flame is confused, is because I didn't say a name. My issue, Flame, my issue, world, is not with Flame Monroe. My issue is with Claudia Jordan. We got it out there now? My issue is with Claudia Jordan. Flame, you were just a pawn. It's out there now. Now, I'm going to reserve why I have an issue with Claudia Jordan, just in case somebody want to get froggy. I'm going to leave that one in the chamber. Because that one is a semi-automatic weapon. That's going to spray up everybody and everything if I unload that clip. But for the record, my issue is not with Flame. My issue is with Claudia Jordan. Flame, I'm not disgruntled. Okay? Let me be very clear with y'all. I'm actually proud of myself. I walked away from a $250,000 a year job. Most people will never see that much money in their lifetime on a job. I walked away from a $250,000 a year job on my own volition because I bet on me. And I can make more by putting that same time into my own shit like y'all are seeing right now. Who walks away from $250,000 disgruntled? Baby, I walked away from that with my head held high, empowered, feeling strong. Because if that's what I could make profit sharing with y'all, imagine what I could make doing it all by my goddamn self. Now the girls want to spill the tea? The girls want the tea? Do the girls want the tea? Baby, if I was disgruntled, I wouldn't have let that bitch go. I would have held on to my love. Not too many bitches can walk away from $250,000 for an hour and a half worth of work per week. But I'm her. I did that shit. So Flame, baby, it ain't got nothing. It don't have nothing to do with you. How dare you flatter yourself, love? How dare you? How dare you?
All right, so now that y'all listen to that and y'all listen to everything that fucking Dineva said, I want y'all to let it go. He wants to let it go. Fox Soul, he wants y'all to let it go. Leave him alone. Stop bothering him. He want to live his life in peace. He want to make his YouTube money in peace. He want to make his checks in peace. He want to garner his money in peace with his 400,000, million, thousand, whatever subscribers. He wants to just chill over there and report the news. He don't want to be bothered back and forth with this. But he did say in that video, if Claudia got something to say, she better keep it tight and cute because he got a bombshell waiting for her butt too. But she did come back and responded.
I think we are. Is there a slightest possibility you can convince Funky to come? Listen, we want him to come back. Everyone wanted him to come back. Tell him to stop posting crazy shit on his page, though. It's not helping the network. Like, when I go to them and say, hey, they be like, mad. Like, you can't post certain things and then you can't disparage his job and then think they don't want to have you back. So please tell him to be easy, relax. So this is actually a show, like, we love our original three. Please. Like, when you leave a job, it's important to leave it in a proper way where if you do change your mind because maybe you were emotional in your feelings or you change your mind, you will, the door will still be open. You know what I mean? The door will still be open. Of course, we all want him to come back. He's great. I wanted you on the... We can't fight for Funky. He has to fight for himself. He has to want to do it because he wanted to, Emmanuel, no, he posted about the microphone today, about the company wanting the equipment back. That's standard. All shows do that. Like, all companies, if they give you a laptop to work, they want it back. But he took it down. I'm glad he did because he's classier than that. I'm sure it just feels weird. You know, like you've been doing something every day pretty much for years and you have a routine. It's going to feel weird. So, you don't think it's sad for us too? I mean, we were really getting into our groove and we thought we were all committed equally. Mm-hmm. Fox Soul does put up good money. That's the thing now. Like, they do. We all want him back. Y'all keep saying they gotta pay us more, and y'all don't even know how much we get paid. We love the three of us together too. Like, you don't think we're sad? Like, the chemistry was like unmatched. The reason why people love the show was the chemistry with the three of us. It's not for one. It's not for just him. It's not for just me. It's not for just Al. It's the combination of the three of us, and that's what was the magic. So you know that's very hard to duplicate. When I was gone for 3 weeks, y'all was going crazy, and it was like, fuck this show. And it's a huge difference when a piece is missing, because it's not based on one person. It's based on the collective. Because y'all already had his channel to follow, okay? But because it's in, this also comes with other opportunities. Like, you get to do Dish Nation and some other things, and being the Fox family. So I'm hoping that, there's a change of heart. Because I love what we built. I do. Okay. Larry Menendez, the show didn't mess with the chemistry. It was not Fox Soul that messed with the chemistry. We all been on that same rate since June, okay? We keep it in a we all agreed to that rate in June. We got that daily rate cut in June, but the weekly went up. And I'll be the first one to do that. Drag me or drag Al or drag Fox Soul. Drag them when they're wrong or when they've done something. You know what I mean? And I'll be the first one to do that. But I can't force him to do it. Can't force him to want to do it, I think he'll miss us. We already miss him. We had fun. That shit was fun. We have so many inside jokes and moments. Like, I know we created a classic. Like, we created something that was not out there. You know what I mean?
Oh shit, they want to know. They just funky. No,
I'll take the pass. No funky here.
Mm-hmm. We love funky.
We do. We got amazing. It was an amazing time.
Yeah, we love funky.
He was so amazing that I brought him to Fox Soul. Gave him a good job. So we're not gonna talk about him.
We're not.
Not this night. No, we're not.
I mean, they did talk about him.
The Lord
Not
of
me,
the Cares
girl.
on table.
Not me, girl. So I'm gonna have.
They said let's replace Funky with Tokyo
Let's
Tony.
not talk about him at all. Oh no. Let's not talk about him at all.
Okay. Replace Funky with Tokyo
Let's
Tony.
not talk about him at all. Oh no. Let's not talk about him at all.
Okay. But we do love Funky.
Listen, he moved on, and there's no bad blood, so let's just move on.
Yeah.
There's no bad blood over here, so I'm not interested.
Act like y'all are like 3 weeks ago when I used to talk about real stuff.
Oh, Tito to me. Why did you unfollow? I unfollow when I don't want to see people. Listen, I am very protective of my peace. These are my girls right here. I have a few more. Because he's talking shit about me. That's why I don't want to even be aware of it. Listen, it's not giving guilty. It's giving taking the high road. That's what it's giving. Why are you and old boy fighting? We're not. He is fighting with me. I'm not fighting with him, and I'm gonna leave it at that.
Because we love him.
I wanted him on the show. Loved him on the show. He's a talent. Didn't tell me that he was leaving. Didn't have any conversation with me about his issues with the contract. I was the last one to find out. So when I found out, we had to scramble and just grab people to get on the show. That is that. We said a very classy goodbye to him on the show. He posted it. He has since deleted it. And then he keeps calling me and all kind of names on his live. But I didn't know how deep there is being with people in this 2024. I'm not doing it. I was known for being in people's chats. The flame choice was not a dig. I didn't know how deep their issue was. There's a lot of people he don't like. He don't like Chloe Bailey. He don't like Halle Bailey. He don't like this one. He don't like that one. So if he don't like it, there'd be nobody. So it was not I didn't know it was that deep because he said it on his page that he don't have no issue with Flame. So y'all, it's not like I went and got Michelle Brown that I know he has a definite beef with. So there's that.
This is what I'm saying.
You need real housewarming gifts.
I'm gonna be done with it after I say this. You care too much about what people think.
Have you ever had 1,000 people tell you they want you to die?
Who cares?
No. It is a lot easier said. No, not this on this particular thing. Having like 1,000 people say negative shit to you, it's very easy to sit there and say when it's not happening to you.
Yeah.
It's very easy to say, don't read it, look away. It's not a big deal. But human beings actually do care. And they don't even tell you what they're planning to do. It goes down. There's nothing you can do because they didn't include you in their decision. And then everyone wants to blame somebody because everyone's mad. We're all mad. We're all sad about it. And you gotta take the L. And then people, without even finding out what really happened, they run with the most negative, disgusting narrative about you. You help people out. The network did not know who this person was.
First of all,
And that's what's hurtful because y'all know what kind of person I am. And that's that. I'm not arguing with people in this 2024. I'm not doing it. I was known for being in people's chats. What, am I wrong for doing this?
well, let me tell you something. I got motherfucking time. No, I'm joking.
I got time today, bitch.
No, I'm not going to argue with people, especially people that I used to love. I'm not going to do it.
Used to love.
Because you know what? Whenever it's all said and done and the dust has settled, it's a lot of emotions going on right now.
Exactly.
But at the end of the day, I think everybody's grown. Some people are just a little growner than others. But when the dust settles, like, you guys want to be able to talk it out and squash it and be friends. But whenever you start talking shit, there's some things go to a point of no return. You know, we don't ever want to get to that.
Right. So I answer, then you're going to clip this and send it to him and say she's talking shit without, and then not even giving him the context, and then it gets worse. So I choose.
I choose to ignore it.
But it is all in the comments. Like every comment is about that. So I think at some point you do have to address it, and you do have to let it know. Like it's no shade being thrown either.
He called me all kind of B words. Well, then that's why I rightfully blocked him. Do I need to see that? It hurt make my day negative? No, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. We're not doing that, y'all. We're going to keep shit positive. I got a lot of things to be happy about and proud about, and I'm going to keep it moving. I'm going to keep finding opportunities for my friends and for us to make money like I always do. Anyone that knows me knows I love putting money in my friends' pockets.
And then, although if you disrespect what's me and yell at me and make me cry. So yes, I did. Okay. That's all I'm giving y'all tonight. And that's it.
But we'll see how this plays out. I don't know if it's gonna if they doing it for the YouTube streets, for the culture, for to gain traction to their platforms, to see if they're gonna talk about this situation or whatever. But child, last week it was Cat Williams. This week is Funky Dineva. Next week is gonna be who? Child, cause my 2024 is starting out good. It's exciting. I don't know. Y'all comment down below and let me know if y'all excited for this drama. I am nosy, that's why. I'm nosy and I like the drama. Can you tell? But yeah, let me know. Comment down below and let me know what y'all think. If y'all think that Funky Dineva was the one that started the beef, or if y'all think Flame Monroe started the beef, or even Tasha K started the beef. Like, let me know what y'all think. If Tasha K just did this video for clicks and views because she's trying to pay Cardi B back that money that she owe her, and child, I don't know. You gotta be on your toes with these people out here. You really do gotta be on your toes with these people. That's why I don't even like to. That's why I like to just stay in my lane. I like to stay in my lane because I don't have time for all of this stuff. This is drama. I did not know I would be working as hard this week and be on these internet streets every day this week. Child, this is a lot. It is a lot. I'm tired. But anyway, moving on to the next. So I just want to squeeze this little story in because I feel like not enough people on YouTube is talking about this story. And I feel like it needs to get some traction because I feel like this fight in particular needs a voice. And this is a story of a 16-year-old boy who got stabbed several times in the face by a group of people in Malaysia, Arkansas, a racially motivated incident, because these are all grown adults, women and men, grown adults, and these are little kids who went to this they attended this event and at a mall, and this is what happened, to the point where this little 16-year-old boy was calling his mother, crying his mother, talking about he need help. 16 years old, in the hospital, all like, I'm gonna post a picture. I'm gonna also play the news clip video that I had captured, but I feel like this needs to be addressed, and it needs to get a little bit more traction than it's garnering in the streets. And then I'm gonna let y'all watch the video and see the picture of this young boy, and then I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna discuss my thoughts about this incident.
People have been arrested in response to a fight that broke out at an entertainment center between a group of adults and teens on Saturday night.
Video of the aftermath outside of Mally's has been circulating online, with adults shouting racial slurs. As a result, some community members are taking a stand tonight.
Samantha Boyd joining us now live in Conway this evening. Sam, you just got out of a meeting with the NAACP. What were they talking about tonight? Obviously the fight, but what was said?
We heard from a woman tonight who says she's the mom of one of the teens who was targeted in this fight. She says her son was actually stabbed in the face by one of the adults who was there and had to get 12 stitches in his face as a result. We also heard from other people tonight at the meeting who said this is a hate crime and Conway police should have been doing more all along. Now, in case you haven't seen this already, here's some of the video we got of what went down Saturday night, showing us a little bit of what the situation was outside of the entertainment center. We talked to one of the girls who was there and took this video. She says she knew she needed to start recording once punches started being thrown. The mayor and police chief were not at tonight's meeting, but city spokesperson Bobby Kelly tells us they were in a private meeting with local pastors discussing this same incident. We know 2 people have been arrested so far. A man who is said to be one of the main instigators in that video turned himself in just hours ago. He's charged with 4 counts of aggravated assault and 1 count of battery. A woman has also been arrested on public intoxication and disorderly conduct charges. But the affidavit we've received tonight from Conway police indicates that at least 1 or 2 other arrests could also be coming, and Kelly also confirmed that to us. The man who said in the affidavit to have started the fight has not yet been arrested, and then another man who was accused by witnesses to have had a knife has also not yet been arrested, according to the Conway Police PIO. Now, like I said, we did hear from a mom tonight, and she does not want us using her name yet, but here's a bit of what she told the crowd.
I never thought I would be in this situation before. My son left the house to go play at the arcade. Him and his friends. I get a FaceTime phone call. He's screaming, "Mom, I need help."
It was ugly.
it produces I'm sure it's different for everybody, but for us, certainly, that has no place here. That doesn't belong here.
Now, Kelly tells us while the people tonight are clearly fed up, saying police should have acted sooner, it was not that simple, and witness interviews are part of what caused these arrests to have come when they did. He says police and the city are not done yet working on this and are still trying to get to the bottom of it all. Now, members tonight also passed out information on registering to vote for people. They're criticizing the governor, the attorney general, and even the Conway mayor, saying they should have spoken up more as a result of all of this happening, and they even created possibly a polarizing climate prior to all of this. Members tonight also encouraged everyone to attend the city council meeting tomorrow night in Conway to speak up during the public comment section and continue to demand more accountability.
People have been arrested in
So now that y'all seen the news clipping and seen the picture of the young boy, and he's not the only boy, he's just a picture that he's just one of the victims, and there were several other victims. They were all underage. They were all minors. The police they didn't want to act long enough. I heard this is the culture that they have in Arkansas. And I feel like this needs to be addressed, and it needs to get more traction. First, and so that with that being said, first and foremost, I feel like ever since the Montgomery Brawl incident, there's been an uptick of these colored people attacking black people because that's their retaliation. And this is just how I feel. This is not hate speech. This is for educational purposes only. That's what I feel in my heart is happening. Because of that and of the attention that it got and the fact that it gained so much traction, that this is their retaliation, because there's been an uptick in these type of incidents across the board, whether it be these colored people against black women, these colored people against a group of kids, whatever the case may be. Is because even in I was watching on TikTok one day in London, there was this black lady. She was standing waiting for her train to come, and this colored guy just started calling her the N-word out of nowhere and assaulted her to the point where she had to literally manhandle him and take him down, and then people was saying to her that she was in the wrong after she done not mollywopped his butt all over the place and did what he didn't do, and he spit on her. He spit on her. A woman, a man and a woman. He spit on her, and but then that was, and she was like, she was so angry. She cried in the video. I felt so bad for her, and because she was like, she just going about her day, minding her business, and this is what happened. Calling her the N-word, calling her her name, and a whole train full of people, none of them stepped up to help her. A woman. None of them stepped up to help her. A whole train full of people. Not until she done handled him, that's when people want to stand in and help, because she was a big woman, and I feel like it's been an uptick in that because of that incident. I promise you that's the reason. But anyway, y'all comment, like, subscribe, let me know how y'all feel. That's just my thoughts on it. Everything that's said in this video is alleged, in my opinion only. Comment, like, subscribe. I'll see you guys on the next one. Hopefully I ain't got to come back here tomorrow with some new stories about Foxo, Funky Dineva, Tasha K, or anybody else right now. My brain want to take a rest. I'm tired. I want to take a rest. Let me take a rest. But I can't. I'm trying to give y'all the news. But I feel like these things need to be paid attention to. But I'll see you guys at the next one. Peace.